John Olukayode Fayemi, born February 9, 1965, was a former governor of Ekiti State and a native of Isan-Ekiti in Oyo local government of Ekiti State, Nigeria. He is currently the Minister of Solid Minerals Development. Education. He attended Christ's School Ado-Ekiti from 1975 to 1980 and received degrees in history, politics and international relations from the universities of Lagos and Ife in Nigeria and his doctorate in war studies from the prestigious King's College, University of London, England, specializing in civil-military relations. His research and policy interests include democratization, constitutionalism, security sector governance, and regionalism in the global context. Academic and political initiatives. Kayode Fayemi is a former director of the Center for Democracy and Development, a research and training institution dedicated to the study and promotion of democratic development, peace-building and human security in Africa. Prior to his establishment of the center, he worked as a lecturer, journalist, researcher and strategy development advisor in Nigeria and the United Kingdom. He was strategy development advisor at London's City Challenge, research fellow at the African Research and Information Bureau in London, UK, reporter with the newspapers The Guardian and City Tempo, editor of the Political Monthly, Nigeria Now, management consultant at Development and Management Consultants and lecturer at the Police College in Sokoto, Nigeria. As a prominent leader of the Nigerian opposition to military rule in exile, he was responsible for the founding and management of the opposition radios, Radio Freedom, Radio Democracy International and Radio Kudirat, and played a central role in the opposition's diplomatic engagements in exile. An account of the process and roles played in the setting up of Radio Kudirat may be found in Fayemi's book Out of the Shadows. Amongst his numerous academic and public policy engagements at home and abroad, Kayode Fayemi has lectured in Africa, Europe, the Americas and Asia. He has also served as an advisor on transitional justice, regional integration, constitutionalism, security sector reform and civil-military relations issues to various governments, intergovernmental institutions and development agencies. He was the main technical advisor to Nigeria's Human Rights Violations Investigation Commission, OPUTA panel, which investigated past abuses and currently serves on the Presidential Implementation Committees on Security Sector Reform, NEPAD and the Millennium Development Goals. He was technical expert to the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, on small arms and light weapons and United Nations Economic Commission of Africa on governance issues. He is also a member, Africa Policy Advisory Panel of the British government. At other times he has served as a consultant to the OECD on security sector reform and chaired the Commonwealth Human Rights Initiative's Committee of Experts on developing guiding principles and mechanisms of constitution making in Commonwealth Africa. Kayode Fayemi is a Fellow of the Center for Peace and Conflict Studies, University of Ibadan, Adjunct Professor of Security Studies at the African Center for Strategic Studies, National Defense University, Fort McNair, Washington, D.C., USA. He was also a visiting professor in the African Studies program at Northwestern University, Evanston, USA in 2004. Dr. Fayemi serves on numerous boards including the governing board of the Open Society Justice Institute, Baobab for Women's Human Rights, African Security Sector Network, and on the advisory board of the Global Facilitation Network on Security Sector Reform and on the Management Culture Board of the ECOWAS Secretariat. Writings. He has written extensively on governance and democratization. civil-military relations and security sector issues in Africa. Among his recent books are Deepening the Culture of Constitutionalism, The Role of Regional Institutions in Constitutional Development in Africa, CDD, 2003, Security Sector Governance in Africa, A Handbook, edited with Nicole Ball, CDD, 2004, and Out of the Shadows, Exile and the Struggle for Freedom and Democracy in Nigeria, CDD, 2005, Campaign for Ekiti State Governor. Kayode Fayemi ran for the Ekiti state governorship in the 2007 elections on the platform of the Action Congress Party. The Action Congress of Nigeria party formed as an amalgamation of the Advanced Congress of Democrats, ACD, by the loyalists of the Vice President Abubakar Atiku. The faction of the AD being led by Chief Adebisi Akande and believed to be loyal to Lagos State Governor Bola Tinubu. The Movement for the Restoration and Defense of Democracy, MRDD, a faction of the All Progressives Grand Alliance, APGA, as well as some smaller political parties. In an interview with the Daily Independent in 2005, Mr. Fayemi made poverty, education and healthcare central to his manifesto, the implementation of which he asserts will be consultative, including being open to ideas from the diaspora. His campaign for governorship of Ekiti State was the subject of an article in the New York Times. While complimentary, the article highlighted the difficulty in navigating the moral high ground within an electoral process long steeped in corruption. After 3.5 years fighting through the legal system, on October 15, 2010, the appeal court sitting in Kwara State declared him the duly elected governor of Ekiti State, and marked the end of Olusegun's administration as the then governor of the state. Daily Trust, a national daily, captured the electoral journey in its editorial, published on Friday, the 22nd of October 2010 under the title, Closure to Ekiti 2007 Governorship Saga. The Ekiti State Governor, Dr. Kayode Fayemi, was on Saturday the 14th of April 2014 endorsed as the governorship candidates of the All Progressives Congress in the state's gubernatorial elections slated for the 21st of June 2014. The emergence of the Fayemi was preceded by Congress held before the governor, who had no contestant, was endorsed as the flag-bearers of their state in the governorship elections. Kayode Fayemi was defeated at the polls on the 21st of June 2014 by previous Governor Ayodele Fayo's vision in government. The 8-point agenda. Kayode Fayemi was sworn into office as governor of Ekiti State, Nigeria on Saturday, October 16, 2010. Upon assuming leadership of the state, his administration launched a mission statement, tagged Collective Rescue Mission. It forms the bedrock on which Fayemi's government would transform Ekiti in the next 4 years of his tenure. His vision is summed up in an 8-point agenda which centers around governance, infrastructural development, modernizing agriculture, education and human capital development, healthcare services, industrial development, tourism development, and gender equality and woman empowerment. My 8-point agenda would be pursued with vigor and life would be more abundant for our people. Governance shall not only be transparent and accountable, but the good of our people would be the template, the governor had said during his inauguration. Governance. Kayode Fayemi demonstrated that this would be an open administration where government business would be conducted with utmost probity and accountability. He became the first governor in this present political dispensation in Nigeria to openly declare his 750 million naira assets, which included those of his wife, Bisi Adelaide Fayemi. The assets were what he had acquired in his private capacity as at October 15 when the Court of Appeal. Ilorin. His former deputy, Funmilayo Olenka, now late, also declared her assets with her husband's, including cash in local and foreign banks, buildings, undeveloped property, vehicles, business enterprises and household items, which totaled 1,200,000,000 naira. Fayemi was also the first governor in Nigeria to sign into law the Freedom of Information Act on Monday, July 4, 2011. On the same day, he signed another 8 bills into law. Professional history. 2015 till date Minister of Solid Minerals Development, Federal Republic of Nigeria. 2010 to 2014. Governor, Ekiti State. 1997 to 2006. Director, Center for Democracy and Development. 1995 to 1997. Secretary General, Media Empowerment for Africa, The Radio Foundation. 1993 to 1995. Strategy Development Advisor, Deptford City Challenge, London, UK. 1991 to 1993. Research Officer, African Research and Information Bureau, London, UK. 1992 to 1992. Tutorial Fellow, War Studies Department, King's College, London, UK. 1987 to 1989. Research Officer, Development and Management Consultants, Akaja, Lagos, Nigeria. 1985 1986. Lecturer, Nigeria Police Training College, Sokoto, Nigeria. References. External links. Fayemi, Kayode. A Manifesto for Ekiti Transformation. Fayemi, Kayode. Security Challenges.